I bet you guys are stoked to see a beautiful gold, gray, silver Pacifica pulling into the garage today. I mean, we got the Corvette, we got the STSV, we got the Duramaxes, and we got the Chrysler Pacifica. So this is the most exciting car we could possibly have in the garage today. No, this is the family hauler. This is the car that we use, or my wife uses, every single day. And it's got like 125,000 miles on it now. We bought it 6 months ago, something like that, with 110, 5, I don't know, it had just over 100 on it. And we have had a few little things that I've done to it, but there's one along the way that I noticed really needs done, and I got to fix it so she doesn't divorce me. Okay, she's not going to divorce me, but I did make a joke video back in the day where I was working on our car at the time, which was the old 350,000 mile Grand Prix, and I titled it that. So I thought it'd be funny to do that again. But this guy here, we have put the dreaded oil cooler in it already, and that's been okay. It's a Chinese one, and I used the Chinese seals, which they say not to do, and I did it. I did that off camera, as well as I did the backup camera was a little blurry, so I fixed that. Someone had drilled a hole into the interior, and I ended up, and I did a little TikTok or a short about it, that I had to basically take the entire dash apart to replace this one stupid little piece of plastic that had holes in it. And I probably just would have left it had I known how in-depth it was going to be. But what I need to do today is a common issue on these things, and that is motor mounts, oil, and I need to do an oil change too. So we're going to do that, and I'm probably going to run to the store and grab some tranny fluid as well. Lance did his Pacifica with Dextron 6. It's like 50-50 online whether you're supposed to use Dextron or not in it. You're supposed to probably use the Mopar, whatever there is, ATF plus 4 or something, I think is theirs. He's had no issues. It's been like 20, 30,000 miles on his van, so I'm probably just going to use Dextron in it and hope for the best. But these are known at between like 50 and 100,000 miles to have pretty much black fluid in there, and I don't think this has ever been changed, even though Chrysler claims that it's lifetime fluid. But definitely have a clunk. I bought all 4 motor mounts over here, and I'm going to see how many we need to change, but I got all 4 just in case. We might not replace all of them. As you can see right here, these are the Amazon special. These are Chinese cheapy ones. I am visually looking at this one up top, which is probably one of the easiest ones to replace, I'm guessing. And it looks okay. I don't notice too much on this guy. Now, I did not rock the engine or anything like that. Yeah, of course it feels solid right now. But you can definitely feel a clunk at different times when you put it in park, things like that, that feels like motor mounts. And the one over here, I'll show you. This guy here is known to be the problem one. I think the other ones might be bad as well, so I got them all. But I think this is the one that we're going to find when we remove the cover underneath is bad. Ho ho, up in the air we go. Obviously cannot take her the whole way up, but we can at least get a little space to work underneath there. All right, I'm gonna do my best to get you what we're doing here. We're gonna remove this cover. This is not an instructional video, but it is what we're doing. So, Lance is also around, but he is working on his camper. He's got a big camping trip coming up, so he's got to get that done. There's little clips I am not familiar with down here, which is odd because I felt like I knew all clips, but I guess I don't. What I discovered is these little guys are not special at all. They just slide out just like any other. Probably should go get a clip pop tool, but they visually look different, but they're not. They just look a little funky. Oh, that was nasty. That was nasty. Did not love that. Doesn't look kind of as bad as I thought it was going to. It's not moving much. This is the one that's kind of the famous one for going bad. Trying to find a good spot to like wrench on it a little bit. Not seeing any issues actually with this one. That's interesting. What I do see though is two things I'm going to try to show you here in a second, and that's definite valve cover oil leaks, which I don't have anything to fix with me today. I guess I could check if AutoZone has them, but I wasn't planning on fixing that today. As I look around here, I just noticed a few things. One, you'll see some oil right there, and you can kind of see where it's splashing against the exhaust back here, and it's just wet the whole way up inside there, kind of on everything. And then back here, you can actually see the oil. Zoom in a little bit. Right there, coming down from the valve cover gasket. So, yeah, definitely valve cover leaks. With that, I guess it's time to roll out from under here. Check out up top and see if we got any play. I mean, there's definitely a clunk. Maybe it's just a transmission. These are known to be clunky transmissions, but it really felt like movement, not like an internal issue. Probably should have drained the oil while I was down there. Didn't think about it. So I pulled the air box, sitting down there. This mount here, I'm going to be 100% honest that I don't know if it's bad. I don't know if that one's bad. Neither of them are moving like what I would call to be a crazy amount, but there is, I mean, the motor moves a lot. So I'm going to throw a little jack. Actually, I got it already sort of set up here underneath there, and going to move it and see what happens. But yeah, I mean, you can see how much this car moves. It just should not move as much as it does. Shouldn't be too bad to replace. So I figured might as well just do it, and then we'll at least know it's done. But I do not really want to replace the ones that aren't bad, because I really do think that the Mopar ones are probably better than anything that I bought. Even though the Mopar ones fail, I guess, all the time too. But are you supposed to have to take the battery tray out to get this thing? Oh, I might kill a Chrysler person. What a stupid thing. It's just go on one little stupid mount, and now you got to take the battery out, battery tray, to get that out. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm being stupid. I didn't need to take those out. Well, maybe I did. There we go. Oh, it is cracked. I think this one was bad. And you can move this. I can move that by hand, and I don't think you can really move the new one by hand. Let me see. I can move it a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Now this one you can move a lot more. All right, I think that one was bad. Definitely cracked. I'll tell you, everything on this one, it seems like you'd have easy access to, but when you're actually in here, everything's kind of in the way. It's not like the worst, but you can see all the bolts, but then like this wire just is perfectly on top of the bolt. Where of course you can get it, but it's like in the way. All right, and I decided to just do the other side right here while I was at it. This was by far easier than the other side. However, Chrysler still just put random stuff like right on top of where one bolt needed to go, like all the wiring for the actual like ABS pump is up there. You have to unplug that, and it wasn't that big of a deal, but it is a really extremely stiff wire that's kind of just a son of a gun. Up in the air we go, because I'm going to drain oil now. And I really should do the transmission fluid, although I realize that due to me being an idiot, I probably should not have put the airbox, battery, and all that stuff back together, because I'm pretty sure the filter for that is right down in there. So that's just great. Can I do it without spilling the top? Oh, like a boss in the bucket. Like freaking Toby. With the oil change, I got under here to change our torque strut, is what I think they call it. Who knows? Mount underneath here. I like the top ones. Wasn't sure if it was bad, but since the other two had cracked rubber, I figured might as well just do this guy while I'm down here, and it actually wasn't too bad. I added up all my time from videos here, and really it only took about 25, maybe 30 minutes to do everything. The craziest part really was for the top bolt. There's plenty of space back there, but it's extremely tight, so I wanted to use the impact. As you can see here, I used just about every half-inch extension I had plus a universal, and was able to reach back behind the engine and get it really easily. Actually, I would definitely do it that way in the future. This part of the mount was a little tight to squeeze in there, so I had to hammer it in, but really not too big. I think there's like, I don't know, 8 bolts in total or something. I guess it's 6 to do everything under here. It did take some time, and if you didn't have a lift, it would kind of suck, but otherwise, not too bad of a job, and it's nice that it's changed. Now, I don't know if this one was as difficult as this one. This one you definitely had to remove more stuff. But what I can tell you is I don't think this one, well, I was going to say it's okay, but actually, now I'm starting to see the cracks back there. I don't know if this is where our problem was, but it certainly is on its way out. They sell these kits is like 4 pieces pretty much every time. You can buy them individually, but a lot of the kits you'll see are all 4 pieces. And I think that's because they pretty much all go bad at the same time. So might as well just do them all, which we just did. So we'll see if it makes a difference. Let's fill up this thing with oil though. Now here is where people get in so much trouble on the old 3.6 pentagrams, pentastars. And that is over tightening this cap, and it usually breaks the plastic one that comes from the factory. This one, I think I said, has been upgraded from the factory one to an aluminum one. And there's mixed reviews about whether that's actually better than the other one or not, but it's the one I got now. All right. Guy comes out, put it back in the box there. Should be another, oh my goodness, dumped oil everywhere. It always comes with a new gasket for the top. Only the best Super Tech 5W30. Yes, this engine does say it's supposed to run 0W20. I don't know. There's different feelings out there about it, but I like 530. With all the motor mounts done, the oil changed, filled, new filter, all that stuff, I ran to the store and I actually found ATF4. It was the same price as Dextron 6. This ATF4 is what's supposed to be in these from the factory. I'm just going off of what Brother Lance said on his, when he said that he ran Dextron, and it has been 20, 30, 40,000 miles, and it's been okay. But people online say not to. They were the same price, so I just got what Chrysler recommended. Though these transmissions kind of suck anyways, so I'm not sure that I really trust them about anything. I did go down in here and luckily was able to squeak by and get the, I can't quite see it. I'm going to show you here. There it is. The fill plug out. So now I got to take her up and drain it out. And what we'll have to do, because these are well, they're not a sealed transmission, I guess, because they have drain and fill plugs, but they're not, there's no gauge on them. So you just have to measure how much you take out and then put the same amount back in. And if you have a leak or something, obviously that gets a little bit funky, but it's completely dry down under the transmission. So I don't think that's an issue for us here. Oh, and you had to remove the shift linkage as well to get that plug. Oh yeah, that's some dark stuff. It was time for a change. Let me get that in the light here. Yeah, that's supposed to be red. It is not. All emptied. This is what Chrysler calls lifetime fluid. That should be red. Here's my engine oil for comparison. Not that much different other than this stuff's just thinner. So it was due for a change. Chrysler's a bunch of liars. And then I figured out the way I was going to measure it because I didn't have 2 clean buckets. You can see I got a bunch of dirty ones, but no clean ones. I just poured it out of here into an empty oil jug, which has us at right at 3.5 quarts, which is what pretty much everybody said it would be. I bought 2 gallons, so I got plenty. There's a little bit left in there, so I might just top it off with a little bit more. But so should be, let me do my math here, 3.5 quarts. This is 4 quarts, so I should have a 1/2 quart which isn't super easy to judge on here. 3.5 fish. Here we go. They did say you're supposed to be super exact on this. I even cleaned my funnel, which is unlike things that most of the time happen on this channel. I am recording too. I think you got to go real slow. That's the color it's supposed to be, by the way. I might do it twice. I was not going to do this twice, but since I have enough fluid to do it, I mean, I'm not going to do it today because it's going to be I want to drive it for a little while, get the fluid circulated and stuff, but probably should change it every 40,000, maybe 50, something like that. Got her started. She moved, so that's a good sign. Must be enough transmission fluid in there for that. I'm gonna let her just warm up for a minute anyways. I don't know if it really matters at all, but we're gonna go on a test drive to home. All right, this is about the only way you can see anything, so I'm going that way. You can't see my face, but we're gonna go up through the gears. I can tell you that the shifting felt, from just like drive to reverse and everything back into the driveway there, felt significantly different, smoother, whatever you want to say. I can turn the light on, actually. Let's just do it. Than it has before. I did have some electrical stuff under there disconnected, so I thought maybe I'd get it like an ABS light because I had the ABS bump disconnected, but no, I had nothing. No lights, no issues so far anyways. Got that old nasty fluid circulating with the new in there. Got cars coming at me. Hopefully it's not a cop because I got my interior light on. Yeah. I mean, it feels good. I didn't expect there to be some drastic change because it only clunks and things sometimes. But I do think we replaced a significant portion of the problem. All right, I'm calling her good unless something else happens here on the way back. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. If you notice, we drove it and I went home, but I'm back here, and that's because I'm filming this before the test drive because it's going to be pitch black at the house. So I'm just going to wrap it up here and assume that everything you just saw went perfectly well. And if not, probably something else happened in the middle. I'm proud of what we got done here today. Did take a little bit of time, but I am pretty much beat. Wife should be happy. Shouldn't cause any more... Never cause any marital issues. Shouldn't cause any marital issues unless I did something wrong and all the transmission fluid dumps out along the highway and she's broke down. Then that might do it. But otherwise, good to go. I am, hopefully get another trouble-free, 3,000-4,000 miles out of Pacifica because that's about how much you get. All right, have a good night, guys.